Hello, this is Dr. Andrea Gankars, and I am here to provide you with a brief walkthrough on how to create your new user account with Moodle educational software. There are two ways that you can enter the login site with Moodle. You'll see on the screen this is your first option, and you'll see in the upper left hand corner here you can visit the site www.drandreagankars.com, and when you look at this home page you will see in the lower left hand corner Moodle training. To log into our Moodle site you will click here. Now once I double click on that, we're going to be directed to the login for DDP. The other option of gaining access to the login page would be to log into your Citrix that you would be provided access to as a new DDP employee, and you'll see in the upper row the icon for Moodle. You can double click on the Moodle, and then you will be directed to the login site also. It's just taking a moment to launch. So we're going to move forward from this point because I'm assuming that most of you will have access to this page to begin with, as this is where you're going to gain access to your email, etc. Okay, we're going to give permission to do this. Yes. And it's still loading for one moment. And this is we want to allow an easy process. It's just a matter of paying attention to what you're doing and also following along in your online handbook. And again, here we are to our home page, and we're going to double click. So there's two ways, to get to where you need to be. It's your choice on how you'd like to do it. And again, you're able to follow along with the handbook. Okay. Now, so step number one, you're going to get logged on onto the DDP's Moodle site by either typing in 3Ws, drandreagankars.com, clicking on the Moodle link, or you're going to go in through Citrix, click on the Moodle, and then click on the Moodle link. So that's your first step. Now, step number two. This is a easy to follow screen. You'll see in the upper left hand corner Dynamic Dental Partners, so you are on the right page. Now, information you see on the left side of the screen, returning to this website. As an individual who is new to DDP and wants to create your Moodle account, at this point in time, you do not need to pay attention to this. This is where, once you've created your account, you're going to log in. So you'll see returning to this website. Yes, I would be. Log in here using your username and password. So once you've already created that, this is where you're going to type in your username and your password, and then you're going to log in. And we'll do that at the end using mine. So right now, for purposes of this discussion, we're going to concentrate on the right side of this first page. Is this your first time here? Well, I'm going to pretend that yes, it is. So, hi, for full access to courses here with DDP, you'll need to take a minute to create a new account for yourself on this website. Now, you'll see in this second sentence, you can ignore this. Courses may require enrollment keys. Our DDP courses do not, so do not worry about that. So right now, the first thing we're going to need to do is we don't want to change the color scheme. Step number one, fill out the new account form with your details. Okay? Then the second thing you need to be aware of, an email will be immediately sent to your email address from Moodle. Read your email, click on the web link it contains. At that point, your account will be confirmed and you will be able to log in. Okay? So these first four steps are what you need to be very cognizant of as an individual getting started with Moodle. Right now we're going to create a new account, and then an email is immediately sent to the email address that you use when you create your account. Now please note, for reasons unbeknownst to myself, sometimes these emails might be redirected to your spam or trash, that sort of scenario. So you should check both of them. Okay? So right now, as a new individual, you're going to fill out the new account form. Okay, so I'm going to click on that. Yes, we want to allow for this. Okay, so now the first thing we need to do is choose your username and your password. Now, right now, your username, I'm going to create obviously something fictitious because I already have my username that I utilize for my account. No, I don't want to change the color scheme. Okay, so I'm going to call myself Dr. Gogini. Now, an important thing is your password, okay? The password must have at least 8 characters. So that's a lot of characters, 8 of them. One of them has to be a digit, and at least one lowercase letter and one uppercase letter, and at least one non-alphanumeric character. So again, let's repeat this. 8 characters total. One that's a digit, one that's a lowercase letter, one that's an uppercase letter, and at least one non-alphanumeric character. Okay? Now, an important thing to do, and I find this helpful, is that you're going to unmask the password as you're typing it in. So I'm going to do first my non-alphanumeric character, which could be, for example, an asterisk. Okay? So I have my asterisk. Then I'm going to use I'm going to use the asterisk, and then I'm going to use capital C E A S A R 20. Now you need to make sure when you're doing this that you write down what it is that you're using. So for example, my username is Dr. Gocini, and my password is going to be asterisk, capital C, lowercase e, lowercase a, lowercase s, lowercase a, lowercase r, and then the number 20. So you'll see that that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 characters in total. Okay? So make sure you're writing these down. And the only way, again, that you're going to see this is if you click the unmask. Okay? Okay? So when you're doing this, if I didn't click the unmask, this is what you're going to see, which isn't helpful for you. So you need to make sure you click this so you can see what it is that you did, and obviously write that down. Okay, so now the next step, everything in red you have to fill out. So you need to write down the email address that you want the confirmation to be sent to. So let's type in, I want it sent to this email address, rvdental2010 at gmail.com, and then they're going to make you retype the email address again, rvdental2010 at gmail.com. Now, what is the first name that I want to use? I'm just going to put Bob. And now your surname is your last name. Put Jeannie. And now the city or town. And the only reason why this is helpful is that it will list the city or town that you're from. So on Moodle, you'll be able to see fellow DDP individuals' locations. I'm just going to put that. Sorry about that. That I live in Hadley. And the country is the United States. Now, once you get to this point, create my new account. And you always want to click allow. Okay, so now this is the next piece that you're going to see on your screen. An email should have been sent to your address at rvdental2010@gmail.com. It contains easy instructions to complete your registration. Okay, so this is important. It's saying that yes, I should have gotten an email to this email address. So let's go on to the next step that I want to do, which is going to that email address and confirming the account that I just set up. Okay, so now I'm going to my Gmail account. So here is my Gmail account, which is again the same Gmail address I used for my registration, rvdental2010@gmail.com. Okay, now here we go. This is the email that just came through from Moodle. Do not reply to this email. In the subject, you're going to see a Dynamic Dental Partners Provider account information. Okay, so there it is. It basically was sent to me immediately. So now I'm going to double click on it because I need to open it to confirm my registration. Okay, so here it is. Hi, Bob Gogini. A new account has been requested at Dynamic Dental Partners Provider using your email address. To confirm your new account, please go to this web address. Okay, in most mail programs this should appear as blue ink, which you can just click on, which indeed here it did. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is put my cursor right on the blue link and I'm going to double click. Okay, so here I am. You'll see in the right hand corner you are logged in as Bob Gogini. So I'm already logged in. That's confirming that I have an account, and you can now see all of the materials that we have available for you online here with DDP, which is very exciting. And at that point, depending on what role you are in, be it a dentist, business administrator, dental assistant, registered dental hygienist, you would then be directed by one of your administrators to click on and participate in a wide variety of these online materials that we have. But that was the basics on how to create your account and gain access to these courses. And again, once you depending on what it is that your job is with the company. Once you create your account, again, you'll be able to log into whichever identified courses you need to go through and participate in those materials. So I hope that you found this informative and helpful as you create your accounts here with us. If you have any challenges, concerns, questions, those can be directed to your business administrator as well as myself. You should be able to have access through your BA to my email address as well as my mobile phone, and I'd be more than willing to help you out with that. So good luck to all of you with doing this, and be patient. And the most tricky spots are really creating your password, okay, because it's very case sensitive and it needs to be very specific, and you need to be very astute to what that looks like in your email accounts coming through that confirmation of registration. Please don't accidentally delete that because that could hold the process up a bit. All right, thanks so much for your attention. Bye now. Thanks.